Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as the Martian Geek, and it's time for a new project. We have to learn about the Wii Remote Jacket for starters. But you can probably guess what game this is if you're familiar with it. This is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I've been kind of wanting to replay this game for a while now, and it's only the second New Super Mario Bros. Game I've done on here. That file was a test, so we're going to be using file 2 for this. Obviously, there's only one of me. So, starting cutscene. Today is Princess Peach's birthday. That cake isn't suspicious at all. Hi, Bowser Jr., nobody likes you. I will not make it the cake is a lie joke. I will not make it the cake is a lie joke. I don't know about you, but wouldn't it suck to be the princess right now? It's her birthday, and she's all ready to have some fun and some cake, and here comes Molesty McStalker-Pants for his weekly session of Let's Kidnap Peach and see if she gets Stockholm Syndrome this time. But yes, nobody ever said that 2D Mario games had good plots. Certainly not me. So in a few levels, we're gonna have to fight Lemmy. But for now, let's hop right into 1-1. It's a new Super Mario Bros. Game. Oh yeah, and if you didn't remember from the DS version, everything dances to the music. This is a new gimmick, though. We have these giant circular platforms that rotate like this. I've heard of rolling hills, but this is ridiculous. The basic level theme is just another version of the one from the original New Super Mario Bros. And some of these have pipes in them, so make sure you don't miss those. This one, it doesn't matter too much if you miss it, it's just for some coins. And if you know how to play Super Mario Bros. Games, you're not likely to need too many extra lives in this. At least until later on, I suppose. If you're trying to do World 9, then yeah, but it's a long, long time before we have to worry about that. So, that put us ahead a little bit. Oh, I don't think you could do that in the DS version either. Honestly, it's been long enough since I've played the DS game that I don't remember for sure which features are absent from it. Because there are 4 new Super Mario Bros. Games, and while they are very similar, there are some important differences. Such as being able to do that. So now what I want to know is, why can we still not throw shells upward? It was a feature in Super Mario World, and only Super Mario World, because for whatever reason they didn't bring it back for New Super Mario Bros. This is another new thing though. The power-up is the Propeller Suit. You can shake the Wii Remote to go flying like that, and you can press down to drill down like that. Basically, it's like an actual power-up version of the whatever the heck you call those things. The things in the original New Super Mario Bros. Where you could jump on them and they'd spin you in the air. I think there's an actual name for those, but it's slipping my mind what it actually might be. So that looks a bit suspicious too. I think we have to just wait around for it. So, one criticism I do have about this game comes back to this, specifically how you activate it. You have to shake the Wii Remote instead of just, you know, pressing a button or something. Wait, is there anything under here? Maybe there's not. It really looks like there should be something. But yeah, this is yet another one of those Wii games that suffered from using motion controls for something that absolutely did not need them. Like, it's not too bad in this game, because at least you don't need it for basic gameplay actions like you do in Donkey Kong Country Returns. But still, why? Is there any reason they couldn't have made this game compatible with the classic controller? No, there is not. But anyway, yeah, I mean, 1-1 is a pretty typical first level. There are Goombas, Koopas, all the typical Mario stuff. We missed a start one somewhere. Oh, no, I guess we didn't. That was the second one. I don't need to shake the Wii Remote. I'm not even playing with the Wii Remote. And if you're wondering what this was... Oh, that's another new feature about this game that I don't particularly like. Fake walls. Whoops, that was clumsy. It's trying to not fall off the edge there and overcorrected. So I guess on the DS they didn't have enough layers to make this work or something like that, but yeah, here, sometimes you'll see walls that look like this, and they're actually fake. You can go behind them and there'll be stuff there. Now, when you can see them like that, I don't have a problem with them, but some of them are unmarked. Needless to say, that can be very frustrating if you're trying to find secrets. At least I did get the one up at the flagpole, even though... Wait a minute, I did miss a coin. Great start here. I think I was supposed to keep the helicopter suit, so... I guess we're doing that one again. I mean, it leads us to only 1-1, so speedrun time. And this time, we get the helicopter suit from the start. Sadly, we can't really fly over the level with it like we can with the cape in Super Mario World, or... Wow, good job. Or even the raccoon suit in Super Mario Bros. 3. It's actually quicker to just walk. Or run, as the case may be. Still a pretty cool power-up, and honestly, still kind of broken. As pretty much all flying power-ups in Mario games tend to be. I think the raccoon suit was basically the only one that wasn't. And of course the offshoots of it, like the Tanuki suit and the more modern Tanuki suit. There's that coin. And see, we're already done with the level. Get an extra one up for our troubles. But yeah, if you have a propeller suit and there's no ceiling, you can pretty much trivialize a lot of the platforming. Yeah. Anyway, though, moving on to 1-2. No prizes for guessing what theme this one is. It's another grassland one, of course, because that's what every 1-2 is. No, actually, we're going underground. Just like 1-2 in the original Super Mario Bros. And a lot of 1-2s since... I'll go ahead and get the ice flower, even though it's worse than the propeller suit, because it is the power-up we're getting for this level. I'm pretty sure these things are new to the console versions of this series, too. These big purple crystals that keep tilting. I guess that's another thing about the Wii game is there are a lot more moving objects. Things tilt, rotate, sway... All done with the sprites, I'm sure, but... That's another thing where I guess the DS wasn't really advanced enough to handle it. And despite the name, the Game Boy Advance definitely wasn't advanced enough. Is there a wall there? Or a fake wall, I mean? I don't think there is, but... I'm suspicious. And I guess we didn't have piranha plants in 1-1. So if you freeze them, you can ground pound them. So the ice flower is technically more powerful than the fire flower because it can kill things that the fire flower cannot. Here's another new gimmick, and another ice flower for that matter. Oops. We have Wiimote-controlled platforms. At least there's a little more justification for this than there is for the helicopter suit spin jump thing. Of course, since I mentioned I don't have a Wiimote, it's a little bit trickier, but Still, that just proves that they could have even done that with buttons. They could have used L and R for it. So, see, Nintendo, you didn't need motion controls for this game. Also, random Goomba in a cage. And there's our second star coin. I must get every coin. Actually, I don't think I'll get every coin. Well, maybe I can. So, before we worry about anything else, can we talk about this music? It's a remix of the underground theme from Super Mario Bros. 1, of course. Or, in other words, it's the same freaking music they've been using in every underground level since 1985. Aside from, I guess, Super Mario Bros. 2, World, and Yoshi's Island. Also, Star. I missed a Goomba. Oh well. Alright, now the Star music goes over and we're back to this. Yeah, we don't need more remixes of this music, Nintendo. Like, I know they use the Super Mario Bros. 1 main theme a lot too, but there's some important differences there. First of all, they very rarely use that as a main level theme. Like, this one, this will be pretty much in every cave level and every game that uses it. Whereas the Super Mario Bros. 1 main theme, that tends to just get used for a couple one-offs, like bonus rooms and such. In fact, the only game I can think of that actually had it as just a regular level theme was Super Mario 3D Land. Even then, that was only for 2-3, and the Special World version of it, I think. Also, the Super Mario Bros. Main theme has an actual melody that goes somewhere, not a lame 15 or 20 second loop. Yeah, I'm long since sick of this music. Like, the laziness is something to be said. Give me a tool for any audio engine out there and I could make a Super Mario Bros. 1 underground theme remix in 5 minutes or less. Seriously. But I guess I'm done complaining. I may be so sick of this music that I'm tempted to actually post-production edit in a different cave level theme for every level that has it, but I'd still have to suffer through it as the player, so that would only be for the viewer's benefit. Anyway, we're almost done with the level. I'm pretty sure there's no secret exit in this one like there was in the previous 1-2 in this series. Yeah, the little twirl in the air can help too. Gets you a little extra distant and is great for getting to the top of a flagpole. And no, I won't go to either of those mushroom houses. I don't need them. But I will go to 1-3. Yeah, I won't be spending this entire Let's Play complaining. I don't have anything to complain about in regards to this level. In fact, this one's actually pretty fun because, well, they do introduce Hammer Brothers extremely early. Like, I'd expect that from a ROM hack, but an official Nintendo game with Hammer Brothers in 1-3? We still have the Ice Flower at any rate, so we can destroy these oh-so-terrifying Goombas, but the main thing is, it's Yoshi! Yeah, he's actually in this game, after being absent from the DS one. He's about as overpowered as he was in Super Mario World, with the caveat that you can't bring him between levels. So, like, we can't have him in 1-4 because there's no Yoshi block in 1-4, and we can't bring him from 1-3 to 1-4. Oh, I bet I could have gotten a 1-up there. He can even eat berries, just like in Super Mario World. Albeit, his tongue sounds really wet now, and that's a little bit gross. Another Yoshi, if you didn't have one already. Interesting thing is, he can now eat the hammers. Delicious. Lots of iron. And they can even knock away the Hammer Brothers hammers. Imagine if he could do that in Super Mario World. I've seen people mod Yoshi to eat Stranger Things. I guess I didn't mention it, but an interesting thing about Yoshi in this game too is he can hover. Yeah, they kept his hovering ability from Yoshi's Island. And if you get 5 berries, he lays an egg with a power-up that basically upgrades your current one. I think a mushroom will become a fire flower, a fire flower will become an ice flower, and an ice flower will become a propeller suit. And if you already have a propeller suit, then you get a 1-up. Ah, suspicious. Tricky, tricky. See, that's an unmarked wall right there. You could kind of argue that it was marked by having a piranha plant there when you'd have no reason to go down there, but that's debatable. I will say this Yoshi drum track, or Yoshi... Is that even a drum? Oh, another thing you can eat with Yoshi is Venus Fire Trap fireballs. Oh, I want it. Because if I do it right... You get a 1-up there too. And almost lose that immediately. So now we backtrack over this territory. And we go up here. And there's that 1-up. Well, it's worth noting, if you try to helicopter spin while on Yoshi, you'll just get off Yoshi. So basically, the equivalent of the A button is still get off Yoshi and spin jump. Oh no! Yoshi! In retrospect, I probably should have taken that a little more cautiously. Go ahead, throw hammers at me. I think they're delicious. Yoshi's tongue can't go through walls anymore, though. See? As far as... Oh, interestingly, if Yoshi eats a power-up, you don't get that power-up, he just holds it in his mouth, which, I mean, that does make more sense than how Super Mario World did it. It's not like Mario and Yoshi are psychically linked or have shared circulatory systems or something. Also, I could have jumped off Yoshi for that, but oh well. But yeah, now if Yoshi eats a power-up, you have to find a safe place to spit it out if you want it, so there's that. Mario, bad news! This letter just got dropped off at the castle. I ordered my minions to stuff every annoying toad they catch into a question mark block. Ha! If you want to save him, come alone. You won't get any help from your friends. Bowser Jr. I'm worried about them. If you find a toad, carry him to the goal. I found a toad. And I guess we have to carry him to the goal. Third verse, same as the first two. We're doing 1-1 again, because it's time for a Toad rescue mission. So this is another... I forget if this was in the Wii U game. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this is a Wii exclusive thing. But it's kind of weird. In 1 level per world, there will be toads trapped in these blocks, and they'll act as a carryable object. And you'll have to essentially escort mission them all the way to the goal. And, like, you don't get anything unlockable for doing this, but... I don't know. I think you get, like, power-ups and stuff. I actually forget what you get, but I'm about to find out. I will carry this toad over my head, just like in Super Mario Bros. 2. And hey, he even knows how to slide down the flagpole. 3-up! And fireworks. So yeah, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I don't think that was triggered from the Toad House. I think that was from the... I didn't even check what it was, but like the timer and the score having the same digit somewhere. I should have been paying more attention, I guess. Well, anyway, let's cap things off this time with the fortress. It's only fitting. We're doing a lot of Super Mario Bros. 1-like stuff, so we'll have 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, and a boss stage. And boy, the tower theme might be the same track as New Super Mario Bros. 1, but it sure made it sound more menacing and orchestral. gimmick for this stage is these big swinging platforms. And these moving cookie-shaped things, but they're not really like the thing here. The important part about the ice flower is it can permanently kill dry bones. If we want that star coin, we have to go that way, which means a little bit of waiting. And hoping that things time out better than that. Goodness. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. More swinging platforms. Another thing that you couldn't effectively do on the Super Nintendo. And there's a second star coin. That one's a bit of a jerk move because if you go through that platform on the left, you've missed it. And again, that wall is technically not marked. I guess in the fortress levels, they don't really have like a partial tile like they do in some of the others. So they just had to have that little indent there, so there's a little bit of something. Propeller Suit, always. I mean, it won't help me that much in this level, but it'll help provide some insurance for when I fall off the platform. Not that there's anything to fall into that's hazardous, but... Yeah, the tower! Dry bones are falling on my head. Yeah, the tower thing is another one that they didn't come up with anything new for in the later games. Which I'm not thrilled about. But at least it's an okay track as it is. It's not it's a reuse from the 2000s, not the early 90s or the 80s. I guess it would be the 80s. I don't know, I'm so used to Super Mario All-Stars, I tend to think of the first 3 Super Mario Brothers games as Super Nintendo games rather than original Nintendo games. Ah, I should have checked if there's an invisible block on the other side. But anyway, here's Lemmy. Here's Lemmy. We can shoot him. And he has a magic wand. But we can also jump on him. Now, he, like a lot of bosses in Mario games, suffers from Boom Boom Syndrome, where you can just immediately jump on him as soon as he recovers from being invincible. Just like Boom Boom, just like Morton and Roy in Super Mario Brothers, or Super Mario World, I mean. So, yeah. I could have actually made it a little more challenging for myself by defeating him only with fireballs, but clearly I didn't. So, we're about halfway through World 1, which is a good place to call it. So, I will see you next time as we finish the world. And yeah, we'll go ahead and save. So, until next time.